Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go again. We have a big problem with Daniel Vavra in the way that he is handling the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 situation over on his X account. Now, I've said many times that regardless of where you stand on Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 as a video game, I think we can all agree that Daniel Vavra is handling this a completely wrong way in terms from a PR situation. Now, I understand that he is trying to go after certain trolls. I understand that he's calling people out on their BS and their nonsense. I totally get that. But after a certain point, I think you should walk away from X. I think you should walk away from social media and just let your game speak for itself. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem like Daniel Vavra is going to utilize that strategy. Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has officially released to resounding success for the most part. The game has officially announced that it has surpassed 1 million sales, so the game is clearly doing very well right now. It did 1 million sales in just 24 hours, unlike Dragon Age of Veilguard that never once even mentioned they got past 1 million sales. Let me actually refresh this to make sure that it is accurate right now. Oh, it actually went a little bit higher. So we're at 173,138 concurrent people playing this game right now, and it's not even the weekend yet. So I'm sure this game will probably hit closer to 200,000 by the end of it all. But with all that being said, all of that doesn't matter when you are acting a certain way on X and you are the person who is behind the game, right? So Daniel Vavra is someone that I have supported, but I have also criticized in the past and present, and I probably will in the future. Let's be honest with you. He has been going on his X account left and right, just at everybody essentially. And he's also, and this is the biggest issue I have, he's attacking game reviews. This is a big issue for me, right? He's attacking game reviews, and also apparently they are banning Steam reviews that are utilizing certain information about the gay scenes in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and that is a form of censorship, and I cannot support that. So let's get into this article, guys, from that part place. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. So again, the headline reads, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 director Daniel Vavra attacks critical review as Steam reportedly hides negative reactions to the game. This is a big problem for me, okay? Now, I understand that there are really bad faith reviews out there for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I totally get that, right? I really do. I know there's reviews out there that have 0.1 hours on record, and it gives it a negative review, and all it does is mention gay, gay, gay. I totally get that, right? But at the end of the day, man, you are censoring people who purchased the product, and maybe they bought it just to leave a bad review. Most likely that's the case, right? And then refunded it later. But it doesn't matter, man. People are having their sentiments known. They want to have their voices heard. And the review system is meant to have your voices heard, whether you like it or not, right? You may not agree with the review, but no matter what, the gamer is going to have their voice heard one way or another. And if you start banning reviews because they're not agreeing with certain things in the game, then I think that's a big, big problem. That's a slippery slope of censorship that I can't really support. So regardless of all that, let's get into what's actually happening on X first. So it says, despite its fair share of pre-launch controversy, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has debuted to impressive success and decent review scores, drawing in over 160,000 concurrent players on Steam and maintaining strong reviews from critics and audiences alike. Even many of the anti-woke voices in the gaming sphere, such as Smash JT, have praised the game, brushing aside previous concerns over optional same-sex romance options in favor of recognizing its strong RPG mechanics, narrative, and historical depth. But while players seem to be celebrating the game's success, game director Daniel Vavra appears to be on a different path, turning his frustration toward journalists and reviews that haven't been as favorable as he likes. Now, I called this out on my X account. This is absolutely insane that he decided to do this, but he decided to specifically target GamesHub, right? So GamesHub has a writer by the name of Jam Walker that published a Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 review, and he gave the game a 2.5 out of 5. So essentially a 50% score, 50 out of 100. And he just, Vavra just decided to lose it over it, right? And you'll see his response here on the bottom. So it says, Walker barely touched on the game's representation controversy, instead giving it only a passing mention towards the end of the review. His criticism primarily focused on legitimate issues with the characters, narrative, and mechanics. His Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 review was thoughtful, measured, and in line with the review scores of many other major releases. However, this didn't sit well with Vavra, who took to X to attack Walker's Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 review, sharing a screenshot of the score on Metacritic and said the following: a trusted news source, mission accomplished. We no longer have 90% Metacritic score. Be proud of your excellent journalistic standards. Now, again, guys, This is ridiculous, right? I cannot agree with this. No matter how much I may personally enjoy Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, you are majorly fucking up right now, Daniel Vavra. Unfortunately, you really are. You are out here attacking people that are giving your game a fair critique, and it's not even like they basically called it average, right? A 50 out of 100, that's an average score, and you're angry over this, and you're claiming, and you know you're trying to be a troll over it and saying, oh, this is a trusted news source, excellent journalistic standards, bro. Not everybody's gonna like your game. That's just the truth of it, right? A ton of people are not going to like your game. There's nothing wrong with them sharing their voice and their opinion. And sure, some of them are going to be journalist outlets. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them. And you cannot be lambasting them because they have a different opinion from other journalists that gave you a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. That is unfair to the people who are trying to give you an actual real critique. And according to this article, Games Hub didn't even touch on the stuff that had to do with the controversy. So they were just literally touching on the things that are issues within the game that they personally saw and they have an issue with. And it seems like you're calling them out for this, and I think that's a little bit ridiculous. So then it says that the post immediately backfired, with many players, including those who actually enjoy Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, calling him out for the unnecessary outbursts, myself included. I think it's ridiculous. A user named Thierry Boy responded saying, bashing journalists for not giving you the score you want isn't a good look, and I love this game. Another person said that he called for Vara to focus on actual customer reception instead. He says, dude, this is not it. Obviously, you could be unhappy that you're not getting glowing review numbers, but this is silly. Focus on your actual customer reviews. You know, the ones you didn't chase off. Dude, this is not it. Again, it's a big, big problem. Then Endymion is also unhappy with this game, and he's basically just having a big issue with some of the game mechanics, mainly the Savior Snaps system, which I agree is absolutely stupid, right? Savior Snaps is such a terrible system. I don't understand why they're even bothering with it, but that's besides the point. Walker's criticism falls in line with others who haven't enjoyed the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 experience. YouTuber Endymion took a lot of issue with the game's mechanics when discussing his overall impressions on X in a thread detailed above. I'm starting to notice that a lot of people that have issues with the mechanics of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 probably never played Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. Not everybody, but there are some people out there that have fallen in that camp, and I think they ended up buying this game under a false pretense of what it actually was, right? This game goes for as close to hyper-realistic combat as they possibly can without being overly ridiculous, and I think a lot of people are not going to resonate with that level of combat. So then it says, while Metacritic scores fluctuate based on aggregated critic reviews, the game still has an 88% favorable score as of this writing. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is holding strong on Steam, where 90.37% of over 7,000 reviews are positive. However, concerns over possible review censorship have emerged after Pirate Nation shared a screenshot showing Steam allegedly banning negative reviews that criticize the game's inclusion of woke elements. So I saw the screenshot here, and it's a big, big problem, right? Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that this review is in good faith. It's obviously not, right? I think this review is obviously a fucking troll who bought the game just to leave a bad review and then refunded it. I think that's pretty fair to say, considering that it only says 0.1 hours, okay? 0.1 hours on record for a game that's over 100 hours long. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that you bought the game just to negatively review it. However, that doesn't matter. People are making their voices heard, and that is what the review system is for. And when you are going to ban reviews, right? It says this review has been banned by a Steam moderator for violating Steam's terms of service. It cannot be modified by the reviewer. I don't know what they did that was against terms of service. I don't know if there's a time requirement or something that in order to leave a review. I don't think so. I've never seen that before. So I gotta imagine it has to do with gay, right? I think that's what it has to do with it. And clearly he put all these comments in here to try to make it an inflammatory review. But with all that being said, I still don't agree that the review was banned. I think that's fucked up. I think that's bullshit. And we should not be banning reviews on Steam because gamers' voices need to be heard. Even if you got fake gamers out there pretending like they're so angry over this, bought the game just to leave a review and refund it, their voices should be heard just as everybody else. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I will greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.